Hi, welcome to the 2023 Apollo Bay race. This is the 70th edition of this race, so very exciting that we're racing for the 70th race. So looking at the boats here, you can see we've got 43 boats and we've got 20 in Division 1 and 23 in Division 2, and we've also got Picadillo catamaran in Division 3. So we're just going to go and quickly have a look at the weather. Interesting what we've got. If we look on Friday, you see the front that's gone over us on Thursday. You can see this little low pressure here. And if we look on race day on Saturday, you can see that low has broken off with that front and is going to cause a little trouble for New Zealand later. But as we can see, we're broadly in a westerly flow, and there could be a little manoeuvre of the isobars, and you can see them turning slightly north there. If we go and have a look at Met-Eye, we see at the start time here, we're in the 10 to 15 range, and if we look through the day, it's going to be a nice 90-degree reach most of the way. So whether you get your code zeros up or not is going to be interesting. It'll depend, I guess, on the pressure. And as we can see through the day, it just moves between the 15 to 20 knots, and we're going to get in the region of 1.5 meters seas because of the offshore wind. Just to have a look at Predictwind now, and you can see here is the Predictwind model, and if we look at the model and see how that plays over time, you can see all of the models are pretty agreeing that it's going to be a straight down the coast run. And if we quickly look at the tables, we can see in the summary here that the models for a Beneteau 40 are predicting in the 7-hour range, so finish time around 1 o'clock on Saturday. So going to be quite a fast race. You can see the speeds are in the 7.5 to 8, and so you can see, and if we look down at the wind, the maximum winds are in the 14 knots, gust 27 in one model, but I think it's going to be under 20. So typical in a northwester, it's going to be a bit gusty. You can see the gust warnings that are up here, so there'll be a little bit of gusts, but again, if we go down the bottom and have a look at the waves, it's in the 1 to 2 meters predominantly. Some models are saying bigger, but because we're close to the coast, I don't think that's going to be the case. Now, a little something I'm going to show you here is this is Windy, and you can now subscribe to Windy's professional model. And when you get the professional model, you can upload your route, and it will show you the wind as you go. So currently here in Windy, we are looking at the access model, which is the bomb site, and we can go along the route here, and we can play and have a look at what wind we're going to get during the race. So that plays along the way here, and off we go. So it's not as good as Predictwind, but it is pretty useful, not very expensive. So there you have it. So in summary, we're going to have great weather. It's going to be a little cold, and because we're reaching, there'll be a touch of water on the deck, but it's going to be a fast race. The question is are the bigger boats, is there going to be enough wind to break that record around the 5-hour mark? But anyway, it's going to be a great race, so look forward to seeing those 43 boats on the water there on Saturday, and good luck to all the competitors.